What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time once again for some brand new Bee Swarm Simulator. And today, I have so much information to share with you guys. I've got some feedback from the Ready Player 2 event. I've got a brand new code here as well. And I've also got the news that we have all been waiting for. So plenty to do in this episode. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. What do we do now? We go and claim a hive. 3, 2, 1. Claim the hive. How are you all doing? Hopefully you guys and girls are doing amazing today. I think it is Thanksgiving. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving if you're doing all that kind of stuff. We don't really do it in the UK, but I hope you have a lovely day. And yeah, as I kind of mentioned, it's been a crazy couple of days here in Bee Swarm, and hopefully you guys have all seen and done the Ready Player 2 event in Bee Swarm. So I've got some extra information about that. A couple of things have changed since we covered that in the video. Nothing like super crazy, but it has been made slightly easier. So if you haven't managed to do it just yet, I'll talk you through all of that. As I mentioned, we do have the code and we got the best news. The best news! I'm already so excited. Ooh! Ooh! Number Muncher has planted a Debug Sprout. Oh, that's good timing, isn't it? Fantastic. Yeah, just quickly, we're going to go and do that Debug Sprout. But very, very quickly, I did have a sneaky peek at the likes from last Bee Swarm video. It was, of course, the Ready Player 2 one. And oh my goodness, we actually got 7,000 likes on that episode, which I think is our biggest Bee Swarm episode for a really long time. So yeah, just thank you so much for being here, for poking that like button. Like, real talk, it's been like a pretty difficult year for the channel. So, you know, to see that kind of thing and to see the views do well and the likes and the comments and everything was really, really motivating for me. So thank you so much. I don't know what to say, but just thank you for being here. And yeah, if we can try and go for 4,000 likes on this episode, that would be really, really cool. But anyway, Debug Sprout has been debugged. And yeah, I feel like the Debug Sprout is absolutely perfect for all of the Ready Player 2 stuff that we saw in Bee Swarm. So quickly, like, I feel like we've got to mention, I thought Onett did an amazing job with the content inside Bee Swarm Simulator. So at this point in time, to be honest with you, I'm still a little bit confused by the event, because from what it seems like, it's going to be in different stages, and the first stage contains 7 participating games. So obviously Bee Swarm was one of those, and we've also got Piggy. I actually did the relic for Piggy on the channel yesterday, in case you missed it. I did it with Justin, Think Noodles. But yeah, I'm a little bit confused because I don't know anything about the other 5 games or when that content is going to be coming, but at least we know that at this point we can have both the Piggy and the Bee Swarm Simulator relics ready. So just in the way that it actually worked with the really glitchy fields, and it's so funny because we did like all of those theory videos and leak videos, and we were wondering what these like weird like letters and numerals were. Turns out, I think I actually mentioned this in a video, I thought they looked like patterns on a field. And I actually got that one right. I'm actually quite pleased with myself. But yeah, there were patterns on a field. You had like the ampersands and you had the numbers and the letters, all part of that puzzle. And how cool was this television? I kind of missed the bee. The bee was so cool. Unfortunately though, when you actually complete it, the bee actually disappears, which is a bit of a shame. How cool would it have been if you could actually unlock that bee and put it in your hive? Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be possible. As you can see, there's no like option for it in the list or whatever, but it did look really, really cool. And yeah, I absolutely love the event. Onett always does such a good job with these things. Yes, it does take a long time sometimes for them to come out, but when he does, he puts a lot of thought into them. And yeah, out of the 2, I have done the Piggy one and I've done the Bee Swarm one. I've got to say I much prefer the Bee Swarm one. I thought it just looked visually a lot cooler. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll do like a little bit of information here first about the Ready Player 2 event, because I'm sure like there's a lot of people who have completed it, but there might be still some people that haven't actually managed to do it. So I thought this event like information would be useful. So first up here on it says that there is nothing more with Ready Ready Player 2 and Bee Swarm, and that is all the content that is going to be there for Ready Player 2. So, basically, I think the RP2 is going to have different stages, but in terms of the actual content into Bee Swarm, unfortunately, that's everything that is going to be involved with this game. So essentially, I don't know how long it's going to stay for. I imagine for the entirety of the event, but in terms of like the actual Bee Swarm content, once you have unlocked that badge and you've got yourself the little relic book, that unfortunately is going to be everything that you can do for this event. In terms of the actual event itself, like we did it like pretty much, you know, when it came out, but from what it seems like based off feedback, a lot of people were struggling with the second stage inside that event. So if you saw the video where I completed it, by the way, I'll link that in the description in case you want to kind of see the tutorial and see how it's done with all the codes and stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I spelt one of the codes wrong in that video, the very first one, but if you look at the top pinned comment, I've given you the correct spelling for that, so apologies for that. I hate making typos in videos, especially when it comes to codes. Really annoying, but yeah, all of them are in that video anyway. But I think a lot of people were having struggle with the second stage, and to be honest, when we actually did it in the video, I kind of fluked it. I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. I was sort of looking for the glitchy symbol, and it didn't really pop up. So I was just kind of like clicking the symbols in the fields, and all of a sudden, boom, the second stage was complete. So based off reading through, it was kind of like a randomizer, and everyone's puzzles would have been different on different servers. But since then, Onett has actually changed it. So he says here that he's also trying to fix the lag to make the second stage a little bit easier. And then he says that the second puzzle's answer is always sunflower, mushroom, clover. So yeah, he's made it a bit easier. Just to kind of confirm everything that we've said here, Onett literally said himself that, you know, parts of that puzzle are literally just luck and a process of elimination. So I can kind of understand why some people struggle with that. I feel like I just got lucky when I did that, but yeah, I was kind of worried because I didn't know this at the time. So if people were trying to like follow my tutorial for that second stage, my like puzzle would have been different from yours. So apologies for that. I had no idea. But yeah, it was like a process of luck and elimination, but now the pattern should be the same for everyone. So hopefully that's going to help you guys if you haven't yet done it. So I think that's pretty much everything that I want to say about the RP2 event. I thought I'd kind of let you guys know that, you know, it has been changed a little bit in terms of making things slightly easier. So hopefully you'll be able to complete that at some point. Unfortunately, there's no like sort of in-game reward, or you do get a star jelly, so I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, there's nothing else that you can do, unfortunately, once it's gone. However, I have some news. So this was actually posted a few days ago, but with everything going on about the Bee Swarm with Ready Player 2, I thought I would mention this in a different video. But yes, officially, Onett has confirmed that Beesmas is coming to Bee Swarm for a 2020 Christmas update. This is amazing news because it is now nearly December and we can look forward to a Beesmas 2020 questline. Yes, I'm so excited. I love Beesmas on this game. The other two that Onett has done, they've always been so good. And this time, there's going to be a third one. Beesmas 2020 confirmed! Yes! So I don't think even like he particularly announced this. He kind of just slipped this into a message. But you can see here that Onett has said, in terms of like, he was answering a question about the Ready Player 2 event, and he said here, nothing major is changing, and then it says in brackets, all the stuff will be in the Beesmas update. So basically what he's saying here is that everything that he's been working on, aside from Ready Player 2, will all be included in the Beesmas 2020 update. So as well, from what it sounds like, as well as the actual Christmas questline, we should be expecting extra things in the game to go alongside that for one giant Xmas update. Oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, just another little confirmation thing he says here. He says things will be rebalanced during Beesmas with the introduction of new stuff. So I think here he's talking about the current game's meta, the way that it grinds, the numbers, the buffs, the abilities. So there is going to be a little bit of a rebalance. And the reason why is probably one, because maybe things aren't quite right now, but two, there's going to be new stuff in the game. And what I'm thinking is it's going to be new collectors, an Elite Red HQ, an Elite Blue HQ, and potentially some other mid to high game items coming into the game. I'm so excited. So yeah, I think for the actual messages from Onett, that is pretty much everything that I've actually got to share with you. Oh yeah. I mean, why not? Just one random piece of information that I didn't know. Onett here says that the reward for 200 commando kills is a Commander Bee egg. I don't know. I don't know why you would want a Commander Bee egg. Maybe just like as a little bit of a collectible. But yeah, that's just a bit of a fun fact for you guys. Now, I think, from what I could tell, I don't think I took a screenshot of this message, but I think Onett also said that the Commando chick is here to stay. Sorry, the Mondo chick is going to stay in the top field. So I don't think we're going to lose that. Obviously, that was updated for Easter and is still in the game to this day. I don't really necessarily know about the Commando chick. I feel like at this point, Onett might as well just leave them in the game because I don't think they're doing any harm or anything like that. But yeah, as I kind of mentioned for Beesmas 2020, I don't know. I'm going to throw it open to you guys. What do you want to see in Bee Swarm? What new stuff do you want to see? Do you want to see new bees? If so, what kind of bees? Have you got a name for them? What do you think? Do you want to see new fields? What kind of fields? You know, do you want to see new items? Do you want to see new quest lines, new bears? It would be really cool to hear what you guys think about that. Myself, personally, I just want everything. I want a bit of everything, but the one thing that I would love to see above everything else is a map expansion. I would love to have new zones, and I don't know where these would be because the map is kind of, you know, fairly sort of squared out, but I feel like there's potential. You know, when he updated this bit, that was really cool. I want to see a bigger map. I want to see new zones. I want to see like an underground zone. How cool would that be? Like an underground field that glowed? Oh, I'm so excited. Right, okay, so yeah, we have covered Ready Player 2, we have also covered the confirmation of Beesmas 2020, and the only thing we've got here left to do is to give you guys the new code. So, this was actually released a couple of days ago when the Bee Swarm Ready Player 2 thing was like being glitchy and Onett reset it, but this is a code and it works, I believe, for the Cloverfield. Now, I'm going to attempt to do it. Oh no, my Mondo chick! No! Okay, it's literally kind of spawned, so we might be able to get a little bit of a boost, but chances are not very much. But you know what? It's okay. It doesn't matter too much. So let me go and take down this bad boy. Okay, so we got a cheeky 3 times. I completely forgot. So to be honest with you, I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to field boosting and stuff. It's been a little while since we've done a code/field boost, so I'm going to treat this run as a bit of a practice session, sort of get back into the groove, get my timings back and everything. It has been a little while. And I think the reason why is because there was like a big 3-month gap in there, or 2 months, when Onett didn't really release any codes. And I think the market boost went a bit crazy as well. So I'm a little bit rusty, not gonna lie, but we're gonna try and get back into the swing of things here. Hopefully we can get a field stack. If not, we'll just redeem the code anyway. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Let me go and pick up a few of these bad boys. Whoa! Did you guys see that? What on earth just happened? I was trying to buy some gumdrops. Yeah, so let's try and do this code. So as I kind of mentioned, like, I feel rusty, man. I feel so rusty when it comes to like getting everything lined up properly. But let's just redeem the code. Let's see what happens. So ideally, let's try and do an egg donation here to the shrine. We're trying to look for a clover field, but I've just done the coconut crab. So if we don't get it, hopefully we do. Let's just find out. Should we just go do it? Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's believe. Come on. Let's donate. Let's go for a gold egg. Why not? Boom. And clover. Oh, no clover. All right. Well, we've got quite a nice coconut 6. We've got a rose winds 8. That's a bit of a shame. So our code is reboot PC. So that is reboot PC, 321 boom. That gives us a Cloverfield boost ×2, and it gives us a capacity code. So to be honest with you, it's not a huge deal because we can actually just use the capacity code for a different field. So what have we got? We've got Stump, which we can't do because old Stumpy's at home. We've got Coconut 6, which might be quite tasty, or Rose 8. Ah, Rose is at the top of the 4. Oh, geez. Okay, that's expensive. You know what? I think we're going to go old school coconut. It's been a long time since we've done the coconut. Boom. Let's buy that. A cheeky 72 billion. I'm not prepared for this. I am not prepared for this. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Oh, we got 7 field dice only? Oh, no. Come on, I need a coconut. Give me a coconut. I thought I had more field dice. Don't do this to me. On it. On it. Oh, on it. No. Right, we're going to have to roll with a 2 times coconut. Not ideal. Not ideal. All right, well, not very much we can do here. Let's get stacked up. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Okay, so you know you're a bit rusty with the old field boosting when your gummy star pops, and instead of chasing the actual honey tokens, you start chasing the gumdrops. Just out of like, yeah, that was a mistake. I also forgot to plant sprouts as I was going along. Like, literally the best thing that you can do is, as soon as your tornado spins up, just manually plant a sprout, and you just, like, farm. You get, like, 2 things at once. But yeah, anyway, field booster over. A little bit rusty, but a bit of good practice to try and get back into the swing of things. And yeah, I have no idea how we even did. Oh, I jumped out of the field just as it went. Oh! Don't even know how we did, to be honest with you. What did we spend? Like 70 billion, and we made, okay, so 106 billion. So we made like a 30 billion profit. Although that was quite an expensive market boost, we still made over 100 billion with a 2 times coconut. You know what? I'll take it. That's fine. But yeah, anyway, so just to kind of recap, Ready Player 2 made slightly easier with the stage 2. Beesmas 2020 officially confirmed! Yeah! And there is a cheeky little code there. Doesn't really matter if you don't get the Cloverfield, to be honest. It's just good for the 2 times backpack. And yeah, that's about it for this one. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, thanks, and see ya.